Good afternoon at London Fashion Week.
Hi, my name is Carnival and I am an artist. Basically, my background is fashion. I've been doing fashion since I was 14, and then for the last 12 years I've basically fused my fashion background into the art that I produce that you see here today. And this all actually came about where I had a traumatic experience, and through that experience I kind of stumbled on art, and art actually started my healing journey, and it manifested into canvases. It's actually started into I've got the mannequins here as well. I've got loads of mannequins. This installation here is called The Awakening, and this is basically about it's kind of like our relationship with social media, with being in the matrix. The Awakening, this is basically a depiction of our relationship being in the matrix. So it's like we're kind of like mannequins, like we're kind of still. And the kids, they've basically woken up to the reality that there's more to life than what meets the eye. There's also a deeper thing that's behind it, but there's another installation that I did, which was a video. So a lot of the times when people see my work, they always say to me that my work actually looks like it's really living, like it looks like a real person. So I actually played on the fact of that, and then what I did is I did a video installation where I created, well, I kind of connected with a dancer on Instagram, and he's got a very slim build. He's a wicked dancer. His name's Evo, and then I just said to him, would you be interested in collaborating with me, and could I make like a costume that kind of mimics my mannequins? And we did that. So the actual thing behind the video was that I was in the studio with my photographer. He's basically standing beside the mannequin. Me and the photographer go away for a break, and then he basically comes alive. He starts dancing, and then he leaves, right? So he goes, I come back with the photographer, and I think that someone's stolen my mannequin, not realizing that he's actually woken up and he's basically just living his best life. So we've got a campaign that I'm starting called Finding Evo. So basically I'm going to give people clues of where he might be, so they would have to go to where he is, take a picture of him, send the picture to me, and then they can get a free print of him. So okay. Yeah. And then basically, like Evo, he's woken up and he realizes there's more to life than just standing still. There's more to life than just being in this matrix that we're living in.
Yeah.
So that's the story behind that one.
Right, brilliant. So where can people find your work usually?
You can find me at Carnival London Art, that's my Instagram, and then my website is www.carnivalLondon.com.
All right, brilliant. Well, thank you for talking to us today at London Fashion Week. Hope you enjoy the show, and look forward to seeing more work from you in the future.
Thank you so much.
So here with me is the wonderful Shirley, editor of Uzuri. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Yes, Uzuri magazine.
Uzuri magazine. Okay, so nice to meet you, Shirley. And obviously we are at London Fashion Week. So firstly, how does it feel to be here today?
I'm really excited. Obviously, I've been part of the organising team, helping out and stuff like that. So just to see it happening as well is kind of exciting for me. I can't wait for the actual show in the evening. But obviously, the exhibition has started, and I've just seen quite a few people out there. and just waiting for the catwalk show.
Right, yeah, I'm looking forward to it myself. So, if you could tell us more about Uzuri magazine, how long has it been going?
So Uzuri magazine has been going on since 2019. This is our latest issue called the art issue. And it's all about art. That's the theme in there. Uzuri means beauty, and is everything that is beautiful about Black culture, about African culture, either it's in the continent or outside of the continent, the Caribbean, America. That's what it's about. It's about Black luxury, fashion, and lifestyle.
Okay, brilliant. Now, you are a jack of all trades. You're not just the editor of this amazing magazine, which is all about representation and diversity, but you've also got something coming up very shortly. Perhaps you could tell us a bit about that.
Sure. So basically, I took over the Miss Caribbean and Commonwealth competition a few years ago. The competition has been going on for 40 years. I was a previous winner in 2008, and I think in 2018 or 17, I took over the show. And on the 26th of November, we're going to have the official 25th Miss Caribbean and Commonwealth, and we actually have it in here in the magazine, so I will show you.
Okay, brilliant.
So it's here. We're celebrating 40 years of Miss Caribbean and Commonwealth.
Right. Brains and beauty.
Yes.
40 years of it. Lovely. Right. Okay.
So come and support. We have tickets available online already on Eventbrite, so you can come and basically see how we crown the official 25th Miss Caribbean Commonwealth. Is a title holder that would kind of represent the Caribbean, African, and Commonwealth countries on civic and diplomatic issues. Okay, and in the Caribbean, in the Africa, and in the Commonwealth. So yeah.
Okay, well, we are definitely going to come to that event. Definitely looking forward to it. Thank you for the invitation, of course. It's lovely meeting you today. And good luck with everything that you do in the future. All right, thank you for talking to us today. We have Mary Martin, London. Hello, Mary, how are you today?
Not too bad, thank you.
How does it feel to be here at London Fashion Week?
Oh, it feels good. I don't know. It feels okay. It doesn't feel like London Fashion Week because it's no atmosphere at the minute because of the Queen's death.
So if you could tell us just a little bit of, how did you get started into being a costume designer?
I did making clothes in 2014. I just thought that I really liked to make my own clothes. I didn't know what kind of clothes I was making, but I just kept making clothes. I couldn't stop, and I taught myself to sew. And basically, I have a friend of mine who came to my house and he said to me, "Oh, Mary, these clothes, they should be on the catwalk." So I said, "Okay." And the first time I put them on the catwalk was down in Ladbroke Grove in the Tabernacle. And when I went out onto the catwalk, I felt so embarrassed that I put my head down to my feet because I thought people were going to boo me because of my outrageous clothes. But no, they clapped, they were going crazy. And this is when I thought fashion is for me because I felt like I was the queen of the catwalk, and that's where I want to stay, and that's where I want to keep being the queen of the catwalk.
So besides London Fashion Week, what other events have you showcased at or been a headliner?
Okay, it was over in Ghana last year at Rhythms of the Runway with KOD. I headlined the show over there. And then before that, I was in Ghana again with Mercedes-Benz, and I headlined the show there. And I headlined the African Fashion Week in London last year in Freemasons Hall. And that's all I can remember. Because
so many
was before that.
so many. Right, so if you could talk me through this lovely design here. Firstly, when did you make it and how long did it take to make?
This one I made last year for the 2021 African Fashion Week. I always like to surprise people and shock people on the catwalk. So this was one of my dresses, my Cleopatra kind of dresses, because I love designing around Cleopatra. And this took me, I think, about 2 months to make.
Okay.
Just to find the idea of what I was doing and to put all these ideas together. You know, I just have to feel the fabric and just go with what the texture and the fabric tells me to do. And this is what I came up with.
Right, okay. And as we move over to this one.
Right, this is another one of my Cleopatra queen dresses, because these are the actual queen dresses. And I was in Ghana last year. I took pictures with Queen Napi-Atta on the beach, on the next door beach in Ghana. And I've got pictures of the queen in Africa in my Cleopatra kind of dress, which is lovely. Look at the sleeves. They open out at the bottom here. So it's like a half cape. And this is like some straw I put there. Underneath is the lace.
Okay.
That's
Now,
it really.
Now you mentioned earlier some names backstage
Yeah.
of people you have worked with, some famous names. So give us a few.
Heather Smalls, P.P. Arnold, Denise Pearson, Yasmin Dattinwala,
Okay.
Tanya King.
King wore one of your
Dresses to the
Mobos, I'm assuming.
no, not the Mobos, not to the Mobos, to the Brits Awards.
Brit Awards.
Yeah, I
Okay,
dress a
brilliant.
lot, I dress a lot for the Brits Awards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. Well, thank you, Mary, for your time on the platform today. And, you know, we look forward to seeing more of your work. And we look forward to seeing you at African Fashion Week, because that's the next one for you, isn't it?
You're welcome.
All right,
You get
then.
your invitation.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. See you then. Thank you.
All about Carnival Slayers, and Darren said me tell you that. Listen, we're big, small, tall, black, white, you name it, you're welcome. Carnival Slayers is the place to be, alright? Make sure you follow, like, subscribe. You can't go wrong.
For the latest hot source, news, gossip, or artist interviews, make sure that you subscribe to our Carnival Slayers YouTube channel. Then tell a friend to tell a friend.